Quran is not sufficient to be understood and practiced, is to practice Islam without the Sunnah. Where in the Quran it says Fajr has 2 rak'ahs, Maghrib 3, and the rest are 4. And each unit has 1 ruku' and 2 sujood. You have to have the Sunnah. So you can't learn your religion by listening to such doubts and whispers of deviant cults and sects, because you will be having a corrupt aqidah, and that would go with you to the grave, unfortunately, being like them. Secondly, the hadith which you are referring to was at the time when the Prophet was ill on his deathbed. He wanted them to bring a paper and a pen, not to write himself, because he was illiterate as described in the Quran, and as described by himself, and as described by his companions. So who in his right mind would understand that the Prophet at the time of his deathbed wanted to write something? He wanted to dictate something. Write the following, XYZ. Who wrote this? It was Ali, but who actually had it written? The Prophet ﷺ. He ordered it. So when Ali reads it, it says so and so and so. Who wrote this? The Prophet. He dictated it. He did not actually write it. So I don't know where these guys are getting these ideas from, but it is frustrating. Or am I getting old? It could be both. But you guys have to learn your religion properly from Quran and Sunnah, with understanding of the 3 favorite generations, from trusted scholars, not from TikTok, not from Instagram or YouTube, not from Tom, Dick and Harry.
About a hadith of pen and paper of Umar radiallahu anhu, why did Umar radiallahu anhu deny Prophet a note during his deathbed, as Shias claim that this was to get the control or something and all? Could you please clarify this hadith, Sheikh?
The hadith is very crystal clear. The Prophet ﷺ, on his deathbed, he gathered the companions that were close to him. Among them was Al-Abbas, Ali, Ibn Abbas, Umar, and some others. And he said, bring me a pen and a paper so that I would advise you to write something. He wanted to give them an advice in writing. So they wanted to do this. Umar was afraid. He wasn't sure whether the Prophet ﷺ was in his sound state of mind, in the sense, or he was on his deathbed and maybe he was saying something that most humans may say and not intended. So in order for Umar to preserve the deen, thinking that it was possible, which was definitely not possible, thinking that it was possible that the Prophet may say something that is not in relation to Islam, and that would impact negatively Islam and its preservation. So he thought it would be safer not to do this. And this is why the companions disputed. And this is why the Prophet ﷺ, when he saw their dispute, kicked them all out. So this was an ijtihad of Umar. And definitely, if the Prophet ﷺ was to say something, Allah would protect him and preserve him from saying anything that would negatively impact the deen. As we know, he doesn't say anything except in accordance to the revelation of Allah. And if he did say something that was wrong, Allah would immediately correct it.